What's up, everybody? And today we're checking out Ukrainian forces assault Russian trench with infantry support by T-72 and FV-103 Spartan in Ivanivske. What a hell of a title that is. That is by War Leaks. I will leave a link down below to the original video. Make sure you go over there, give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is a bit of a smaller video. It's only about 3 minutes long. But someone sent me this on Instagram, which if you want to recommend me videos, I keep telling people this, the best place to do it is either in the comment section of this video or on Instagram at originalhuman_. Best place to do it. Or at Drink Morale, my drink business, which you should go get some. Before we get started though, as always, check out Chug, 10% off, link down below. Get yourself one. I'm telling you right now, it's hot as balls. It's the middle of summer. And you want to keep your beverage cold while you're in front of the TV watching The Lord of the Rings, while you're outside around the campfire with the boys, while you're chilling in the shed, building stuff, whatever you're doing, keep your beverage cold with a Chug. Free customization, free bag, sustainable materials, small business here in the UK. Important that we support small businesses and it'll last you a lifetime. 10% off. And it ships to America, for those of you asking. Anything else I need to say? I don't think so. Let's pull this up and let's check out what it's all about. I think it's mostly going to be text more than it is like voiceover or anything. So yeah, sit back, enjoy it. Let's see what's going on. I say enjoy it. You can't really enjoy this stuff, can you? You're going to analyze it. Drone footage from the Ukrainian shows members of the Ukrainian 5 OSHBR storming a Russian-held trench in the Donetsk region. Classic. Always the Donetsk region. The trench was located in the area of Ivanivske. I hope I get that right. So we've got some drone footage here, as you can see. The tank down at the bottom, getting the rounds down. Before the main assault, Russian defense was softened by a Ukrainian T-72B3. Oh wow, look at this trench. This is such a good example of a trench. This is getting the rounds down at the end of the trench here. Such a good example of how these trenches are made. You got little shelters within the bends there. The tank initiated the attack with a fire from the main cannon to weaken the Russian ability to respond effectively. Makes sense. The Russian soldiers were then engaged by machine gun fire as the tank pulled back. 1, 2, 3, 4. See 4 of them? Ooh, they are pinned. They are 100 billion% pinned. They may start digging another tunnel from that trench. The effect with suppressing fire is visible very well in this segment. Oh my god, yeah, they are pinned down. I mean, there's not much apart from like staying on your belt buckle and crawling. There's really nothing they can do there. You can't pop your head up. Not only that, because the rounds are coming in the direction that the trench is dug, you can't, like, this individual going this way, if he goes up too far, he's going to be seen by the tank and going to get hit. Due to the fire superiority brought to the fight by the Ukrainian tank, the Russians were unable to respond. Yeah, there's nothing they can do there. It's going to get the head taken right off if they're not careful. On your belt buckle, that's all you can do. This created space for an FV-103 Spartan to conduct the main assault. So there's the trench here. Looks like we've got an individual here, but we were looking further up at the very, very top of the screen. That's where that little shelter was right there. But we're seeing individuals all along here running. Oh my god, you really would be absolutely bricking it. Rounds are hitting above the head. You got to get on your belt buckle and crawl. Wow. It's crazy we're seeing footage like this in 2026. Although this is a couple years old now, but still, we're seeing this in the 21st century. Tank shooting at trenches. That blows my mind, that does. Never thought we'd see... Oh my god. Lads getting out the back of this vehicle now. We've got 4 lads as far as I can see. The vehicle is still getting the rounds down towards the trench, and rightly so, because you want to keep their heads down. Is this Ukrainian here? The soldiers storm the trench and start to clear it. So yeah, this is Ukrainian here. You can see the Russians up top up here. We've got a ways to go. I don't know whether these are bodies or whether this is just shrapnel or shit, basically. The video really shows a good utilization of assets by the Ukrainian sides. I mean, yeah, you're using a tank, keep the Reds. At the end of the day, if the Ukrainians are smashing the rounds into the sides of these trenches, all the Russians can do is keep the Red down. They're not looking down the trench to make sure anyone's coming. They are literally thinking, holy shit, we're going to die. That's all they're thinking right now. So this Ukrainian going up the trench is just basically flanking them the whole time. Obviously, this guy's still very cautious about going around the corner, as you would be. As you would be. Also, the importance of fire superiority and effective suppression cannot be stated enough. 100%. I'm wondering, he's right down here at the bottom, near the barrier. I'm wondering how far... Get rid of all this crap. How far along he knows the enemy is. What an insane video to watch. I just threw a grenade. Where's that going to hit? Boom. Just there. That's the thing. He's still hesitant to go around them zigzags. That's why them trenches are like that, by the way. The more bends and curves, the more hesitance people are going to have when clearing them corners. You never want to clear a corner. It's not fun. Like, you're not wanting to do shit like that. So him being hesitant there, throwing a grenade, makes sense. Obviously, with us with the drone, we can see the enemies way up here in this little barrier, which the video's ended. But here's that barrier up there. This is where they're obviously hiding out. So this soldier down here at the bottom, he doesn't know where that is. He's still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bends before he gets to that. I hope he's got enough grenades on him. Fascinating video. Absolutely mental. The fact we're seeing this in 2027 as well, 2026, sorry, is insane. And again, like, this video is a couple years old now, but it just goes to show that some things just never change in war, do they really? It's kind of sad in a way. At the same time, like, war's changing. Like, we're seeing this with a drone. It's on YouTube. I can watch this from the comfort of my own home. Like, trench warfare used to be just stories told from soldiers in the actual war coming home, you know? It's weird how we've got like an amalgamation of two things going on of old school fighting like this, yet we're living in a world of dystopian connectivity and data centers and all this other weird, bizarre, and drones and nothing, like cameras everywhere and all this other stuff, and yet there's still an element of archaic fighting that goes on. Does anyone else feel like that's a weird contradiction that we have in 2026? That you can't leave your house without being spied on, or there's corruption everywhere, and there's AI and this insane technology, and yet there's still people fighting trench warfare in 2026. It's just a weird pattern, isn't it? Anyway, I'd love to know what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think of that footage? Short footage by WikiLeaks. I will leave a link down below to the original video. Make sure you check out Chug, like I said, and Morale as well if you haven't already. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.